Hi, I'm Robert with the Gateway Gardener magazine. I recently received a couple of certifications recognizing a wildlife-friendly garden. One's from the St. Louis Audubon Society. It's called the Bring Conservation Home Program. And the other's from the Monarch Watch people. Recognizes my garden as a Monarch Way Station. So I wanted to post these signs out in front where people could see them as they walk by and perhaps be inspired to make a wildlife-friendly garden of their own. But I didn't have a fence or anything out there to mount them to, so I decided to create this this little sign stand to mount them. A lot of people saw this and they wanted to know where I got it, so I thought I'd make this short little video and just show you how to make a little simple sign stand of your own. Okay, here are the materials you need to create your sign holder. First, you need a piece of, I call it flat iron or strap metal. You need a hacksaw, a hammer, screwdriver, some metal screws. I used number 8 by 1/2 inch metal screws here, and they're self-tapping, and an 1/8 inch drill bit. You need a power drill, some Rust-Oleum paint. I have shiny black. And these last two items are optional here, and I'll explain why later, but a bag of concrete and a coffee can. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, this is about twice as long as what I need, so I'm going to cut it in half, and that way I'll have two sign holders. Pretty close. Okay, now the next step is to bend the top of it at an angle so that the sign will be easily readable. And you do that by just putting this on a flat surface and just start tapping away. I think that's pretty good. Okay, the next thing you want to do is drill your holes through the sign. I'm drilling mine from the front because I want to make sure I miss the lettering, so I don't have a screw going through the lettering, making it difficult to read. I've already marked a couple of spots there, about an inch or an inch and a half apart. And I'm just going to use my 1/8 inch drill. And drill a couple holes through the sign. Okay, once I've drilled the holes, then I want to mark on the sign holder where to drill my other holes. So I'm just going to put this right over, and I can see the sign holder through it. Make sure it looks pretty straight along there, and then just use a pencil to mark your holes. Now I'm just going to drill some holes where those marks are. There. Got my two holes drilled, and they should line up. Can't see that, but it looks like they line up pretty good. So the last step, or possibly the second to last step, is to paint it with your Rust-Oleum paint. And then there's another optional step that I'll tell you about in just a minute. Okay, while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to show you the other optional step. I've had some problems in the past with these signs disappearing out of my front yard, and I think it's just, you know, kids walking down the street or something, so I just want to make it a little more difficult for them to pull it out of the ground. So what I'm going to do is take this bag of concrete, mix it into this coffee can, and then set the sign holder into the coffee can, let it dry, and then I'll bury that whole thing, and hopefully at least allow enough resistance that maybe they'll have second thoughts about just pulling it out and walking away with it. and if they do, they'll have a little extra weight to carry. So that's my plan here. Okay, the concrete's drying on my other sign holder, and the paint's dry on this one, so all I need to do is screw in the screws, and this one will be ready to go. There it is. There's your finished sign holder. It's really a pretty easy project. So if you're interested in getting involved with one of these organizations and having your landscape certified as a wildlife friendly landscape, or for whatever other reason you might need a sign holder for this, I encourage you to give it a try. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert at Gateway Gardener Magazine.